Hey everyone, Hobo4Craft aka Mr.Hobo here, bringing to you another WCG Shoutcast. It's going to be Thomas G in the top left as the cool purple Night Elf right here, and we're going to get RMD on the bottom right of Tyrannus Stands as the red Night Elf. So try and keep track of those two. And it looks like RMD's going for an Ancient of War right away. That's pretty quick. And Thomas G is going to be not doing something as quick. We can see he does have a rally there, so maybe he's going to put his Ancient War down a little later, but he could also be going hunts just because if you don't Ancient War creep, you do harass with your Priestess of the Moon, and then you stall to get hunts, but it looks like he's probably going to be putting down an Ancient of War here soon. Yes, he is. So it looks like that RMD has a huge head start as far as getting that Ancient of War down goes. But the interesting thing is going to be seeing who gets what hero. And it looks like boring. RMD is going to be getting a Demon Hunter, but ooh, we are going to get a Priestess of the Moon from Thomas G up here. So hopefully we see like a mass Archer Dryad kind of thing going on. That's always fun to see. RMD pumping out his first Archer here, going to be able to Ancient of War creep this obviously, and he is bringing a Wisp to repair. I've actually found that when I creep this, I've never needed a Wisp to repair, so I never bring one, but I guess it's all about your timing. Getting a pretty nice spread out build here. Can place buildings here and can block off your base, or you can just keep it pretty open. I like to keep my base pretty open as Night Elf so I can, obviously depending on the matchup, but in this matchup I like it pretty open so I can definitely get my units in there pretty easily. Priest of the Moon just coming out, not opting to go for an Archer. Actually did get that Flaming Arrow, which will give that needed DPS to take out this creep faster. And we're going to see a great Ancient of War micro from Thomas G. And it looks like we got a Ring of Protection over here for RMD. Just doing the same thing as Thomas G, just a little bit faster. And it's interesting to see whether the player goes Flaming Arrow first or Aura. You would go Flaming Aura first if you're going to be either harassing or solo creeping right away, but if you're going to be getting Aura first, it's because you're going to have hunts pretty quickly, and that way they can get that bonus damage out. But if you're going to be solo creeping like this, you get more damage from that Flaming Arrow than you would Aura, so that's definitely a good idea. And he's level 2 now anyway, so he has both skills, so no worries. And both are have been creeping pretty well early on, but it looks like RMD is definitely going to take the lead with his Demon Hunter just hacking away at these poor little kobolds. And now the Priestess of the Moon is coming over to harass. It looks like he just is starting to pump out hunts now, and so I guess it was just a late tech to hunts, which is definitely fine because it allows him to get more hunts later on in the game very quickly. Now we have a Hunter's Hall going down for RMD. He is halfway through his tech. We could be seeing Dryads and possibly Bears coming in the very near future. And Bears against Huntresses are definitely a pretty good idea. So it looks like we just got a Staff of Teleportation for RMD over here at the shop. Got a nice little trifecta of archers, getting his 4th. It's definitely a wise idea not to just build archers for the heck of it in the Night Elf Mirror. You definitely want to act reactionarily in building your archers, and what I mean by that is only build the amount that you need to be able to defend. And actually getting a nice little wall here, that's kind of cool. So he can't get in his base, except he does have dust, so he is going to be forced to come out of hiding and attack. But obviously just playing defense at this point. He doesn't want Thomas in his base for obvious reasons. He doesn't want to lose any of these wisps, and those huntresses can really do some damage early on. I do think that RMD has enough archers to take on these huntresses, especially near his moonwells, and with enough micro and kiting, he can definitely take it on I guess he probably wants. Oh, very smart. He probably wants Thomas to use all of his dust so that later in the fight he could just he could be hiding, but ThomasG wouldn't be able to see him. So that's a very smart idea, if that's what he's intending, or maybe I'm just misinterpreting this and just reading it completely wrong. Or overanalyzing it. I'm probably just overanalyzing it. So we got some random archers hiding here, and we got a little bit of a volley, but we could see us around go down on the Beastmaster. He just staffs it right away. I would have waited. I don't know, because that cooldown could come in handy in the near future, but maybe not. It looks like we've just got a lot of tangoing going on, a lot of back and forth, salsa dancing going on from RMD and ThomasG here. So kind of boring. Meanwhile, in ThomasG's base, we don't even have a tech yet. Wow, that is the price you pay when you do go Huntresses. He's going to have to commit pretty hard, so he's not going to fall behind as far as unit strength goes, because Tier 2 units obviously are better than Tier 1 units, depending on the quantity and upgrades, of course. And we are getting that upgrade, so those Huntresses are going to be dishing out a lot of damage with that +1 attack. At this point, lest that Wisp die, that's kind of uncharacteristic of RMD. I would have expected him to detonate that, but I guess he's kind of busy creeping over here. And he's got another... Did another Wisp just die? That kind of looked like it was a Quill Beast or something, because it had that fuzzy red scribbles when it died. But it looks like, I believe the Priestess of the Moon just got a Potion of Greater Healing. Great item no matter what hero you've got. And we also got that Wand of Illusion, that boring and annoying Wand of Illusion. It can come in handy if, say, you make a bunch of illusions of your bears so that they take a bunch of damage. Or if you want to scout, they're always good for scouting. And just both players are just creeping their little hearts out right now. Definitely a good idea when there's a standstill. I would like to see one of them to expand right now, because it's just a creep war at this point, and you have a lot of time to just expand and defend it. And both players are just about even as far as army composition power goes, so I do believe that either one could defend their expansion if they were to make one right now. It would be very wise for us to see RMD throw down an expansion right there, right next to his main. Very easy to defend. Oh, and in the meanwhile, we actually had 3 glaive throws being made for ThomasG, and he's bringing 5 wisps. 5, yes, 5, and he could be using them just for repair, or we could see an Ancient Protector push. Ooh, this is going to be juicy, folks, and we do see that RMD spots this with both of his scouts. Oh, he also has his Hawk flying overhead. And this is going to be a big game breaker right here, placing this Ancient War out in front so he can defend, let it tank a lot of damage. We do have that Wand of Illusion going down. And yes, he is going to be placing down some Ancient Protectors. It's going to be sweet to see if he can get some of those off. We do have a Zeppelin here, so it's going to be very hard for, oh, don't let, oh my gosh, that fooled me so bad. It looks like I'm going to go over to RMD's camp so that I can maybe see what he's seeing, but no, to no avail. I can't see his illusions. Oh, okay, now I can. But yeah, looks like we're going to get 100s picked off. It's going to be really hard for ThomasG to pick off anything because the Zeppelin is going to help so much. Only the Priestess of the Moon can attack air. That's going to be a huge problem. But it looks like these Huntresses are just too powerful for this Dryad Archer combination. And while he does lose a couple Huntresses himself, he's just picking off so many of these weak, light armored units. Medium armored units. And we're going to see this Beastmaster go back, and he is taking a lot of damage, but he does go back to get that Potion of Healing. And it looks like he's being a little careless with his Demon Hunter. He did get it trapped, and he actually now can get it away as that Ancient Protector did cancel him, now using that Goblin Zeppelin right there. And it's just, oh my gosh, RMD is being so scrappy at this point. He's fighting for every inch, and these Ancient Protectors, we do have one down right now. Oh, this Demon Hunter is escaping with only 50 life, and these archers just backed up way into the base. They all are going to get picked off for sure. And meanwhile, these two Ancient Protectors are going to be going up. Oh, we do have a bear out. That's going to be Rejuvenation City. Oh, staffed at the very last second. This Beastmaster will live to see another couple of milliseconds. Oh, it does die right there, but 2 hunches is actually picked off by the epic tree slaps of RMD's base right there. It looks like, wow, he's actually defending this pretty well. Oh, TP's at the last second to save his Demon Hunter. He needs to use this Goblin Zeppelin if he doesn't want to die. Oh, and this bear is going to waste. Can't you do anything really at this point. Oh, and he bought a potion at the last second. This Demon Hunter's still alive. RMD is actually defending... Oh my god, he has actually defended this pretty well. It makes me cough just thinking about it. And it looks like this Ancient Protector is going to go down. At this point, ThomasG doesn't really have anything. And neither does RMD, obviously, because he just got manhandled. His base just got manhandled. But actually, this Priest of the Moon is now on the run as the Demon Hunter got a potion of vulnerability. And let's see what else he got. That's all he got. Ooh, but he definitely could be in a lot of trouble as we just saw this Priestess. Oh my gosh, at the last second he uses his Moon Well. And he did get a potion of invisibility, uses his Goblin Zeppelin to fly away. The Priest of the Moon used dust on his potion of invisibility, and he was not able to pick it off. It looks like this bear was just being a hoss and did take out this Ancient Protector. So only one Ancient Protector on this map, a very low HP. Priestess of the Moon needs to watch out, does have that healing potion, but doesn't want to use it carelessly. Oh, he's taking a lot of tree slaps from the main tree. And it looks like he still has a potion of healing. Oh, if he forgets to use it, that would be a big blunder. But he uses it right there. Oh my gosh, RMD has been using this Goblin Zeppelin so well so far. And we're seeing a little Goblin Zeppelin micro here. Always an epic thing to see. And we do have enough money to buy a potion of healing, but he doesn't choose to do so. He actually uses rejuvenation, and this Demon Hunter is just being a freaking Superman as always, just being a total hoss, and all these trees are slapping away. I really do think that has saved RMD quite a bit, and he's taking some unnecessary damage right here, but I am just amazed that RMD has been able to hold off this long and this well against ThomasG's push. It just shows how great of micro he has, and just really creative player, as you can see, just being very good about using his Zeppelin and just anything he can, like we saw with the potion of invisibility, just all the stuff. Oh, but does have this Zeppelin sitting out here. I'm sure that's the least of his worries at this point. And this Ancient Protector possibly could go down. It would be nice to see some wisps come from Thomas. Yes, we do see that come now. Oh, and a rejuvenation barely goes down, but watch out. You don't want to lose your Demon Hunter. Oh, it looks like this Ancient Protector is going to go down, but he's being really risky, just depending on this rejuvenation so heavily. But you can see it's definitely a very good spell. Oh, but this Priestess of the Moon, it would just be so nice to pick that off right now. Oh my gosh, but ThomasG obviously not going to let that happen. He's going to micro it very well. Oh, and a potion of healing used at the very last second. RMD is going to give me a heart attack one of these days. Could we see a Huntress go down? That would be huge right now. Oh, we saw a bear go for it and then slap away, and he does pick it off. Meanwhile, oh, we saw another rejuvenation go down. And wow, rejuvenation has just been the key to RMD's success thus far in the game.